Hi guys, to all these suitors out there who want to make the fight, I'm going to give you all 7 days till the 1st of September to come up with the money. If not, thank you very much, it's been a blast. I'm retired.
And those are the words of Tyson the Gypsy King Fury as he gives Bob Arum, Frank Warren, Alexander Usyk, Igor Klimas, and Alexander Krusuk a 7-day deadline to come up with 500 million pounds to take on Alexander Usyk. If not, see you later. I'm retired anyway. Those are the words of Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Let me counterpunch. I see a level of unrealistic expectations from Tyson Fury, due to the fact that if it took all year to make a Joshua fight, actually more than that, to come up with the money, to secure the money, to guarantee the escrow for the money, and it took 9 months, okay, or was it 7 months, right? It took 7 months in the year of 2021 for Prince Khalid, someone, a tycoon, a billionaire, to secure the money for him to fight Anthony Joshua. So how in the Hades way will he come up with, or whoever will come up with 500 million pounds in 7 days? That's just unrealistic. It's something that I think that the demand, you can't be that prideful to expect that type of money in 7 days. And if you are, you're lying to people. Because I'm not convinced that Tyson really wants to fight that guy because he's shooting that guy down. Because if you think about Tyson Fury at all, you think about the way he promotes certain fights. You remember the Dillian White fight. You remember the Deontay Wilder fights. The hardest puncher in boxing history. Or the local showdown with Dillian White. And you never seen him put down those fighters in that way because he was fighting them. Okay? Well, unless he was fighting them right away anyway, recently. But the way he says unknown foreigner, I'm not really convinced that that's the guy that he's trying to fight when he wants more money than he's ever had. In fact, he wants more money than any boxer ever made in one night. Money Mayweather has never made that amount of money in one night. So why would he expect to make more money than anybody else in the history of boxing based on one night? Especially based on a person that doesn't have supposed marquee value, unlike himself. And he doesn't have that because Anthony Joshua is in the first runner seat. Even when taking a loss or even 2 losses, he still doesn't match up to Joshua's earning potential. It just doesn't work. There is no way that fight could make that type of money. And the best bet would be put it on pay-per-view, but then there's a problem with that. Over here, they would have to do 1 million pay-per-views. But will that happen over here? Probably not. Maybe a joint effort between the US and the UK, but then the UK's price point is a lot smaller, as we know. So it's kind of hard to say what they would do. And for them to do it by themselves in the UK, if they were going to sell that many pay-per-view buys in order for them to secure that money that he wants, only him, now mind you, only him, because you got to pay Usyk too, right? But only him, they would have to sell 4 million pay-per-view buys. Do you guys understand that's Mayweather-Pacquiao, Mayweather-McGregor money? That's Mayweather-McGregor, Pacquiao-Mayweather sales. So why would you expect to sell that much when you haven't went anywhere near that for a quote-unquote unknown foreigner? It makes no sense. It sounds unrealistic. I don't think Tyson Fury wants to make that fight. I think this is a tactic to price himself out. And then you wanted to fight Anthony Joshua free. That's your only ticket to get those type of, or anywhere near that. But then again, we are talking about Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. And then another thing, the negotiations are starting there. Okay? There is no leeway. It's like get the money, 7 days, that's it. Anytime I hear a deadline like that, I don't believe it. It reminds me of what Shelly Finkel did with Joshua with the $50 million situation. Hey, here's 24-hour deadline, take it or leave it. No contract, say yes, or it's over. That's not realistic if you want to truly make negotiations on making a fight with another fighter, and especially with another team of that fighter. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Tyson the Gypsy King Fury stating that he will give them 7 days to come up with 500 million pounds. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.